Back.
5.
Back state championships.
6. Debo slam dunk. Zach, another dunk.
And the Marion Giants are the 4A state champions.
7.
No rebound, Reggie, and Marion has won the state championship. Marion has won the state championship.
8 state championships.
To you I say beware, for there are giants everywhere.
Beware.
For there are giants everywhere.
It's everywhere.
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 It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
For the giants are everywhere.
Hi, I'm Terea Fields, and I'm a senior at Marion High School. I'm so excited to be your host for tonight's game. Let's take a look at last night's game, courtesy of Greg Keaton. The Alumni Association does so many great things for us here at Marion High School. This is a recent $1,000 gift that helps our animal science program. Take a look.
It can be difficult to keep an entire class engaged for the whole period, but not in animal science. Thanks to the generous $1,000 donation from the Marion High School Alumni Association, we were able to purchase cages, supplies, food, bedding, and accessories for our newly adopted companion animals.
Thank you, Marion High School Alumni Association. Thank you, alumni, for supporting us. Please be an annual member. I know when I graduate, I will be.
Be a giant.
Be a giant.
A Marion giant.
A Marion giant.
A Marion giant.
In 2018 and 19, the Lady Giants had a team full of buzzer beaters that led them to semi-state. Let's take a walk down memory lane.
Ball is tipped, there you are. You're in it for your life, you're a shooting star. All those years, no one knows just how hard you work. But now it shows that one shining moment you reach deep inside. In one shining moment the wind in your face. It's more than a contest. It's more than a race.
They're going to try to get it to Hunter. She comes on a double screen and a layup. They blew a wide open layup. And Marion has won the sectional. Oh, I have no idea. They got the ball inside of McMahon, missed a snowbird bunny, and the Giants, despite everything going against them, they just won the girls' sectional title. Pandemonium at Norwell.
That one shining moment. One shining moment you knew. One shining moment you willing to try. One shining moment.
The free throw is no good. Turner got the rebound. She went inside, scored! Marion's gonna win the ball game. 1 second, and there it is. Marion wins. Marion wins. Marion wins. Pandemonium.
That same year, the boys tennis team had a chance to go to semi-state, but first they had to get past Delta, which is a perennial fave. Wasn't that exciting? But that's not all that happened in 2019. The boys basketball team hosted Delta for the regional championship. Check this out.
45-39 Marion, 7 seconds left. On the run is Bryant. Fakes the three, shoots the three, missed the three, rebound, ball game over! Marion has won the regional and knocked out the only remaining unbeaten in the tournament as the Delta Eagles fall to the Giants at the arena by a score of 45-39. Marion is your winner, and they will advance to next weekend's semi-state.
We want to thank our Athletic Booster Club sponsors for everything they do for us during these difficult times. We really hope everyone supports you for your kindness. When you talk about Giants, everyone thinks of this Giant. Zach Randolph won a state championship here in 2000. He went to a Final Four at Michigan State and is one of the most successful NBA players in the history of this sport. Now that's a Giant.
I remember when he was a freshman and he came in this building. I have to be honest, he could not walk and chew gum at the same time. He had baby fat that was all over his body. And I said, what is everybody talking about, that this guy's going to be the next superstar for Marion basketball?
And I didn't think he was that good at that time.
Maybe the slowest player in the league. He may have the worst vertical jump in the league. And the game gets over and his team's won and he has 20 and 15.
It didn't take long to find out. He turned from a young man into a man, lost all that body fat, could walk and chew gum after his sophomore year, and he became obviously one of the best players in the history of Marion basketball.
His performance during the championship year was amazing, and he had a good cast of players with him, but he took us on his back and led us to the state championship in 2000.
I mean, he went to Michigan State for a year, played 1 year for Tom Izzo in the Big Ten.
Is someone, if you ask the simple question, who walked out of Marion High School and became the richest athlete, it's not even close. Zach has had nearly a 20-year NBA career.
As Randolph just goes to the rafters there.
You don't see it often.
Special. I think Zach Randolph was a special player with unbelievable talent.
Can pick it up. Tony Allen to Randolph for the dunk.
Monster on the court.
Conley. Randolph with a dunk.
Scoring machine.
Randolph up, under, and he powers it in.
Zach Randolph, just special, just a different kind of talent. Just one of those guys that only come around every once in a while.
This pass, and Randolph.
Size, the way he moves, his hands, the way he can put the ball in the basket, just all around great athlete and person.
Big. What a pretty play. Finished by Randolph with 2 hands over the top. Gasol's 3rd assist, 22 and 8 for Randolph. Bosch got the deflection, shot clock down to 5. Conley, Gasol finds Randolph for
the best post player I've ever seen in basketball, including high school, college, and in the NBA.
Randolph poked it away from Dirk, and Zach Randolph. That breakaway.
Zach has helped me a lot, you know, with my situation and trying to get to the NBA. He's always telling me to keep going and never stop working.
Well, they made a believer out of me, and Zach made a believer out of me. A little thing that we had going in that Zach being 6'9" and me being not 6'9", we said that we were twin brothers, like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. And he still remembers that, and so do I. And Zach has a great heart.
Mr. Personality.
Zach Randolph.
Can I play? So, little Zach, what's going on? I like your room. Okay.
How tall are you?
6'9". Hopefully I keep growing. Hit the lights. Get me on there. Sweet right there. I like your room, man.
We have a dog named Blaze.
Blaze? Oh, yeah. Like the mascot, huh?
Earlier this year, Zach the fan wrote a letter to Zach the player. He never dreamed he'd get his answers in person.
My name is Zach, too. You and I had the same name. I know your last name, but what's your middle name? My middle name is McKinley. There you go. The bank is open. However you shoot, you keep your same form. Make sure you hold it up there, keep it up there, you know what I mean?
Zebo left behind one more souvenir. A game jersey that's too big for Zach Palacios to wear, but it will look great hung up on the wall of that special room.
What an amazing, amazing athlete he was. Of course, the center for the 2000 state champions, the Marion Giants. Zebo, Zach Randolph, will never be forgotten around this part of the woods.
Zach Randolph, a humble young man, started in Marion, Indiana, where he played hours and hours of basketball at the Boys and Girls Club. He then became a giant, literally. At 6'9", Zach Randolph, with the loving support of his mother, became a part of the historic Marion Giant basketball legend. He led the Marion Giants to the 2000 state basketball championship in Indiana. He then became a McDonald's All-American and was the most valuable player of the McDonald's All-American basketball game. From there, Zach went on to do more giant things. He attended Michigan State and helped the Spartans in his freshman year make it all the way to the Final Four. Zebo was the #1 draft pick for the Portland Trailblazers that season and played there for 6 years. Then he went to New York, Los Angeles, and it seemed like he was a man without a home until he became a Memphis Grizzly. It was there where he was embraced by his teammates, his community, and that is where another former Giant, Fawn Drake, became his wife. They have a beautiful family, and they, as well as Marion and Memphis, enjoyed Zach's grit and grind style that made him a legend. Zach is a 2-time NBA All-Star and just surpassed another Michigan State Spartan, Magic Johnson, on the all-time NBA scoring list. But as great of a player as Zach Randolph is, it's his charitable heart, his love for people, and especially kids, that makes him so special. A superstar and a role model to many. The gentle giant known as Zebo has a passion to give back and help people in his community. Zach has come home to Marion, where his number is retired in the historic Bill Green Athletic Arena. He is immortalized as an Indiana All-Star. A life-size image of him is on display to inspire future Giants. He is in front of Marion High School in the Hall of Distinction, and now he will be outside in front of the Dick Luton's football stadium, where the street will be known as Zach Randolph Lane. If one loves underdog stories, then the legend of Zebo is just that. Today, Zach Randolph is a king.
In the land of giants, it was time to crown new champions. The Marion High School men's basketball team got to hang the new banner on Giants Challenge weekend, as alumni and fans cheered on a full slate of friendly class warfare, oldies versus newbies. But there was one oldie who stood tall among the rest. The last Giant to hang a basketball championship in this place, NBA star and still #1 selfie and pickup player for local kids.
That's why I keep out there shooting, because all the memories and it's just bringing back flashes in my head. Just to come home and, be back with, with the family and the friends and people who I grew up with, and just, it's great.
Starting fine. What do you want to play? We'll start man.
Zach actually had a little work to do this challenge weekend. Honorary bench coach for the Alumni.
That's a foul.
Which called for more smack than strategy.
That's a foul. That's a foul. You gotta put that. You gotta put that body on it. Lil Ron, need a three. Lil Ron, need a three. That's a foul. That's a foul, ref. That's a foul. Dark horse applies.
And then at halftime, young met old for championship rings. For Zach, it was father passing to son.
I told the guys, congratulations, and I'm passing the torch. So, it's great. That's what it's all about, the younger generation taking over and winning, and just Marion basketball at its best, tradition and the heart. You can feel it from the fans and in the community. Like, this is what it's all about, and you can tell.
Scores and rings aside, this weekend was about the traditions of Marion High School that begin and end with people. Zebo is just the most well-known character in a room full of stories, and he says the attention gives him a chance to pass on the spirit of Marion, school and town.
This high school made me who I am today, this community, these people, and that's why I am. I'm just trying, if I can help a kid or help a family or better these kids going to school and not picking up guns and drugs and doing the right thing, and that's what it's all about.
A giant welcome on a giant weekend.
What's up, baby? All right.
The challenge that brought a local hero home again.
Let's give a giant welcome to the Indianapolis Christmas Addicts Tigers. Starting for the Tigers, a 6'7", sophomore forward, number 33, Jalen Hooks. A 6'2", junior guard, number 11, James Smith. A 6'5", senior forward, number 2, Donovan Barnett. A 6'2", senior guard, number 12, Isaiah Stafford. And a 6'7", senior forward, number 22, Jalen Carson. The head coach of the Tigers is Chris Hawkins. Senior guard, number 0, Josh Balfour. A 6'5", senior forward, number 5, Jermaine Woods. A 6'3", senior forward, number 25, Matthew Gouldsby. A 6'2", senior guard, number 15, Rodney Gibson. And a 6'3", senior guard, number 24, Jalen Blackman. Ladies and gentlemen, your Marion Giants. Giants are coached by James Blackman with assistant coaches Nate McNeely and Herb McPherson. The officials for tonight's game are James Payne, Ray Priest, and Trent Long.
Giants will be Woods. Out there for Christmas Addicts will be Hooks. And we are set for basketball, tapping up, and it went out of bounds, and I'm not sure what we're going to have here.
I think he's going to say re-jump.
Usually that's what you would do. No time went off the clock, so it's not exactly like anybody's worried about what just happened. So I think they're just going to go ahead and re-jump it again. Basketball tonight from the Bill Green Athletic Arena for the second night in a row. Balfour wins the tap, and we are underway. Cross the line now on the outside to get the ball to Blackman. This is going to be interesting to see who they put on him, and the young man who is guarding him is Barnett, and he is glued on him right now. I mean, he is right up in his grill. Blackman looking for a screen, got away from Barnett. Now he went around Barnett, put a shot up and missed it, and they went and got the rebound. So the Giants miss on their first attempt. We'll see what the Christmas Addicts Tigers can do now on their trip down the floor. They lob it down inside to Carson. Carson brings it back outside to Stafford. Now on the wing, they put up a three, and they hit it. Three-point bomb by Smith, and they take an early 3-0 lead. Pretty good form there, huh?
Yeah, and man-to-man on Blackman. As we said, that's never worked as of yet.
Balfour put up a hurried shot, couldn't get it to go. Inside, though, the Giants get the rebound, and I have no idea who Matthew Goolsby thought was open because he had a 2-footer and decided to pass it out to someone, and that someone wasn't there.
Yeah, and there wasn't a Giant within 15 feet of that.
So it's a 3-0 early start to this basketball game. And across the line now will come the black and green clad Tigers. They try to drop it right inside. They got it off to Carson. Carson now goes inside, a floater up and in by Barnett. He is their leading scorer, and they got an early 5-0 lead. And the Giants better start playing some defense, so this could be a long night. Blackman now going to put up a three, and nope. And they come the other way looking for more. Wide open on the wing, three-pointer, good! That was Barnett, and they are off to a blistering 8-0 lead. Wow. Outside now, Goolsby. Goolsby trying to drive inside, put the shot up, and got it absolutely put right back in his face. They come the other way in a hurry now. Long pass down. 8-0 Aggies. They've scored on every possession so far. Marion's not had a stop. Now they put up a three and finally miss one. That was Carson, and the Giants with the rebound. Blackman to bring it up now across the timeline. Giants in the white uniforms with the white numbers, making it very hard to have announcers like myself know who's playing unless you've done every game this year. Woods on the outside now to Blackman. Double team, threw it inside and threw it away. Boy, Marion looks incredibly tentative to me right now. Here they come now, a three-pointer up and a three-pointer no good by Stafford. Both teams are letting it fly. We played 2.5 minutes. Addicts leads it 8-0. Blackman on the wing, had it knocked away, picking it up now. This is with the basketball, Balfour. Back to Blackman. I'll tell you what, Barnett's doing a heck of a job on him. Now inside, and a layup, and missing the entire rim is Goolsby. Wow, Kyle. 5 possessions and no points. They put up a three and missed that. Balfour, did he get up in the air for that rebound on the missed shot by Hooks? I've never seen Josh get up that high.
Well, Josh extremely athletic and active on the boards.
8-0 ball game, 4:51 to go. Blackman a three, short-armed it. Even Jalen, and that was a wide open three, has not been able to knock anything down. Marion's gone 3.5 minutes without a point. And this is the night you want to do something like that. This is almost like watching a replay of last night's game. They drop it inside now, turnaround shot up, and no good by Carson. Luckily, they're missing everything all of a sudden. They hit their first 3 shots, 2 threes and a 2. Haven't made anything since. Marion is 0 for the game.
Yeah, looks familiar. Hit repeat.
So across the line now with the basketball. Outside, top of the key. Driving with it now. They get it inside, and what a rejection on a shot by Woods. That was rejected by Carson. Boy, they got some rim guarders, don't they?
They sure do.
And they put up a three, and they missed that. And the ball out of bounds, that should be Marion basketball, and a three-point miss by Hooks. Fortunately, they're taking nothing but threes. I don't know why they don't have their 2, 6, 7 guys camped around the rim right now.
Well, fortunately, it's not going in for the Giants. Or 8-0 already. It would be a huge hill.
Blackman now on the outside, trying to go with it. He gets hammered and no call. They're just letting them play. They haven't called a foul in the ball game. They go inside, miss that, and a dunk is up and in. Hooks gets a dunk, and they now lead it 10-0. And Coach Blackman just going to sit there and watch. Less than 4 to go in the first quarter. Marion not only has not scored, they've not come close to scoring. Inside now, there's another block shot. Gibson had it rejected. How many block shots have they had, Kyle?
Yeah, you can't take it in. Those are like Big Ten rim protectors almost.
And now a steal by the Giants. This is Blackman. Blackman going to come across the line. Fadeaway is hitting the side of the backboard. And Marion puts it up, and getting a shot to go was Gibson. And now we have a quick timeout on the floor. Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard. We have 3:08 to go in a wild first quarter. 10-2 Addicts. We are back in 30, 1400 WBAT.
Professors at Indiana Wesleyan University are mentors who know students by name. And IWU is committed to maintaining in-person learning environments where students grow in character, scholarship, and leadership. This semester, on the Marion, Indiana campus, with strict safety measures in place, students are actually in the classroom, with most taking only one of their classes online. Apply today, discover your purpose, and experience the value of an IWU education.
Got Michael Lostutter, better known as Double D, up here keeping stats for us tonight, Kyle. And Marion is officially 1 for 10 right now. That not going to win you the ball game.
Well, it sounds familiar like last night. I think the Giants playing with more energy than they did last night, but still getting nothing to drop so far.
I mean, you're right. They have 2, 6, 7 Big Ten-like basketball players, and now driving inside and getting hammered is Carson, as he was fouled on the play by Woods. And he'll go to the line here to shoot 2.
Yeah, they're athletic, and they play with energy, and they play together, and that equals the recipe of good success they're having so far.
First free throw up, and the free throw is in and out, no good, missed by Carson. 10-2 in favor right now of the Indianapolis Crispus Attucks Tigers. This free throw is good. So Carson hits 1 of 2. Their 2 bigs have scored 3 points, but they both blocked about 3 shots. 2:51 to go opening quarter, 11-2 Tigers. Way outside with it now with the basketball, Gibson. Gibson has Marion's only points in the game. He drops it inside now. They bring it back outside. Here goes Goolsby driving, stopping, getting fouled. He'll shoot 2. May have got off with a push, but he got the foul call.
Yeah, it's going to be fortunate for Matthew. I'd like to see him get on the scoreboard. He had 1 point last night, but taking it to the basket tonight is going to be a whole different world than you're used to with both those shot blockers in there.
You got Carson picking up that foul, and 2 free throws now. First one up by Goolsby and good. Matthew, normally a pretty good free throw shooter. We've played almost 6 minutes, and Jalen Blackman hasn't come close to scoring yet in this ball game. One more free throw coming here for the senior, and he got that. So both free throws by Goolsby are good, and lead is cutting out of 7. We saw that here's a steal by Marion. They were pressing. They go inside, and Balfour scores. So Balfour, Gibson, and Goolsby, 3 players that normally aren't your top 3 scorers, but right now they got you back in the game down by just 5. They come across the line, go inside, fall down with a basketball. What now? Wait a minute.
Travel.
You cannot assume that he thought he heard a whistle. The player thought he heard a whistle, and therefore he thought it was going to be Marion basketball, and then he ran with it. I don't care if he thought he heard it or not. That's Marion basketball. Do not give this to Attucks on an inadvertent whistle.
Well, I don't know what they're going to say unless somebody says they blew an inadvertent whistle. I think they're going to say that. There's no doubt it was a travel. He walked 2 steps. We're having a huddle here, and I'm going to try to.
It's going to be their ball. I think this gentleman with the basketball is going to rule that he did blow his whistle.
Yeah, well, that's the only thing they could have done. I think they're going to tell the PA here and see if they let everyone know, because there was no way it was anything else. I mean, and everybody else kind of stopped too, so it might have been.
Yeah, it wasn't like that he thought he heard birds singing or something, so that's probably a correct call. And Coach Blackman's getting an explanation, but Kyle, I think you have the best. You have the best situation, and they lob it inside, and Balfour is trying to guard a man 7 inches taller than him, and that man is Jalen Carson, and he laid it in over Josh Balfour, and that takes the lead right back up to 7. Rodney Gibson completely out of control, somehow got the ball back to Balfour. Now Blackman goes up with a 12-footer, and he got it.
That's what you need to get Jalen going. He's right at home there anytime that stop with that 10-foot in.
They come across the court and lose the basketball. So Attucks showing they're human. Blackman now comes across the line, going to go back, going to put up a 3, and in and out. Goolsby had the rebound, couldn't hang on to it, and they went and got it away from him. Boy, that looked good all the way, didn't it?
That did, and Jalen's really struggling behind the 3-point line.
Now they put up about a 12-footer and hit that.
Jalen struggled last night. I think he's 1 for 7 behind the arc. He's really scoring all his points attacking the basket more recently.
So Stafford now has 5 for them. He's their leading scorer. And it's now 15-8 in favor of Attucks with 1:08 to go here in the opening quarter of play. Outside Balfour. Balfour looking to go with it. Can't. Double teamed. Fires it inside now. Here's a turnaround shot, and that's blocked. What is that, about 7 blocked shots? And now Balfour stole the ball as they were bringing it up the court. Wide open on the wing, Blackman for the 3, and that is good.
Good motion there by Josh Balfour, and Goolsby's doing what you want him to do all year, trying to attack the basket, just not going to work tonight.
They go inside. Oh, late whistle there. Driving inside was one of their bigs, and he had the ball swatted out of his hands.
Well, he's going to say 2 shots.
And
I would say
Barnett, and
there's no way that was 2 shots. I didn't believe he was driving through the lane. He wasn't going up to shoot, but that's my interpretation doesn't matter. It's the only one that matters. The official says 2.
And Goolsby got the foul, and the first free throw is good. Well, kind of a bizarre play there. We've had a couple of those in this game right now, and this game is being played at a breakneck pace. If you're official, you had better stay on your tippy toes. This free throw is a brick, and the rebound taken down by Jermaine Woods, coming off the best game of his career last night. Long pass down to Blackman. Marion down 16-11. Blackman went inside, missed the layup. Tried to get it back, couldn't, and they got a run out down here. Look out, alley-oop, and two players tried to dunk it at once, and they knocked each other down. Now they put up a 3, and that's not even close. Missed long on that play on the outside by Smith, his first shot of the game, and driving inside and getting hammered on the play for the Giants is Goolsby. He'll shoot 2.
Well,
when's the last time you saw 2 players trying to dunk the same basketball?
Well, probably never. And Goolsby, he's come out determined he's going to have a different night tonight. He just about ran over Rodney Gibson to attack the basket coast to coast there.
One of their 6-7 players just got his second foul as Goolsby knocks down the free throw. He now has 3. Jalen Carson with those 2 early fouls will come out.
And only 2 team fouls on Tech, 2 for Marion, so not many whistles so far.
Willie Mays, you got to love that name, a 6-foot junior, and Donovan Scott come in off the bench. And this could make it a 3-point game, and it does not. So the Giants still down by 4. Marion almost got the rebound. 7 seconds left in the quarter. They come across the line, put up a jumper, and hit it. That looked like traveling, but they didn't call it. And Stafford got another one to go. He now has 7. He's their leading scorer on the year, and that's the way the first quarter will end. Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard. 8 minutes are in the book. 18-12 in favor of Crispus Attucks of Indianapolis. Second quarter right after this, 60-second timeout.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the game. If you're just tuning in, it looks like we've got about 257 people watching right now. We do want to congratulate the Giants wrestling team for becoming the NCC champs today. And so if you know any of these gentlemen, please make sure you contact them and let them know how appreciative you are of their talent and ability. That tournament was today, and giving them that title. So great job there. We also want to recognize our Marion eSports Giants. And these guys just crushed it the other night. And we've got a game coming up here this coming Tuesday, I believe it is. And it's actually, there's one on Tuesday night, the January 19th at 4:30, as well as the Rocket League on January 20th at 4:30. So you want to make sure you tune in and see that game that they play. I watched it. It was great. Make sure you tune in and show some support for these guys. Coming back to 2.
Shots in the paint, and not going to have not had success tonight with defenders all down there for Attucks.
Giants sagging back in the zone. They put up a 3 and missed that, as it was missed by James Smith, but they went and got the rebound. Now they drop it on the wing. Top of the key, now driving inside, and a driving shot is up and in. Just too big, too strong, too good. That was Jalen Hooks with his first basket, and they now lead it 20-12, and this is one heck of a basketball team Marion has got here playing them at the arena tonight. They dropped the ball on the wing to Woods. Woods is going to go right inside with a floater and miss it. They went and got another rebound. Marion players, you can just tell, are kind of shell-shocked by this incredible athleticism that Attucks is throwing at them tonight. Tigers come across the line, go right inside and get another one. That way too easy for Hooks. Nobody going to stop that 6-7 missile coming in. They got a 10-point lead now. 22-12. Wow. Blackman going to have to really get his game ratcheted up. Marion goes inside now with Balfour putting up a shot. How did that go in?
Well, that's what you have to do. You take it up, it's going to be blocked. So he went to the circus shot, and it worked.
They put up an air ball from way outside, not even close on that shot by their number one player, Stafford. Blackman comes across the line, went inside with the left hand, and he got that rejected. They got a run out down here. They'll go inside and lay that in. That was Stafford. Stafford now with 9, and Marion wants a timeout, and Coach Blackman is not happy. Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard, 6:24 to go in the first half. It's 24-14 in favor of Attucks, and Coach Blackman and one of the officials are not happy with each other right now. We'll be back with more basketball after this 60-second timeout.
Why do more graduating seniors choose Ivy Tech Community College over other schools? Ivy Tech offers flexibility, a wide variety of programs, and thousands of classes, including online options. Ready for a great education at the lowest cost? Complete a free application today.
Set up your child for financial success by establishing healthy money habits early. Open a Via Credit Union Kids Club account with just $5 by visiting any branch and watch their money grow.
Jim Brunner and Kyle Persinger, along with statistician Michael Luzetter, better known as Double D. 24-14 your count. Metzger on the floor, and he puts up a 3, and that doesn't go down. Marion's probably got, what, 1 offensive rebound the whole game, Kyle?
They've got a few, but Attucks is really working it down at that end.
They go right inside, and they put another one in. That was an easy layup for Smith. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of their players have already scored in this ball game. Wow. Blackman outside now, getting it off to Balfour. Marion down by 12. Kind of what we saw last night. Wide open Metzger for the 3, and he got it. They may just let Metzger shoot him. He does. He can maybe shoot him back into the ball game.
Well, I heard even through my headphones, once he got the ball, they yelled shooter. So obviously the word is out on Metzger.
Coach Blackman wants a timeout. Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard, 5:40 to go in a really quick-moving first half of play. 26-17, Attucks back in 30, WBAT.
It takes lots of skill to be a Marion Giant basketball player, and it takes a lot of skill to make people smile in Grant County. We love making people smile in Grant County and Gorman Bunch Orthodontics. That's our job, and that's what we're really talented at. Just like it takes talent to put the ball in the hoop, it takes talent to put a smile on the face.
Attucks with the basketball, leading it by 9. 5:32 to go here in the opening half, and got to be honest with you, I think this is easily the best team we've played this year, Kyle.
Homestead, I would say.
Okay, I forgot about Homestead. My bad. They bring it outside. Now they go inside, putting up a horrible shot as Hooks. I will say this, the referees are reffing this like it's a college game and calling nothing, and that's not going to help Jalen, who just got clobbered, but they did finally call a foul on Donovan Scott. His first, just the team's third.
I think Metzger got a little bit of that Carson shot. That's why it was altered. I think Metzger got a little alter shot from behind, and good defensive play by Tatum.
5:14 to go in the opening half of play. Marion down. Here's a lob pass inside to Balfour, and he got that rejected. I've not seen 6-7 players like this in a long time in this building. I mean, 2 of them are just absolutely like gazelle-like. Now on the outside, I mean, that's what, 8 or 9 block shots, Kyle, at least. They go inside with a heck of a whirly dervish move by Willie Mays, and they go up by 11. Long pass down to Metzger, puts up a three, in and out. Boy, that looked good all the way. That may be your one offensive weapon tonight because they're not going to go out and block his shot from 25. Inside now, backdoor layup, good.
I'll tell you what, good fundamental team, and they share and they play together as a team, and much better than Marion that way.
11 points now for Stafford. They're all over Blackman. Their whole team's up and cheering. Metzger outside now a three up and a three good. Is this Jermaine's Woods weekend or what?
That's 3 threes in a row. He was 2 of 2 last night, 2 of 18 before he came in the game last night behind the line.
So the Giants cut the lead. It was 13 a moment ago. Here's about a 40-footer by Addicts, no good. That should be Marion ball, and it is. That time, that was Koshan Ware, a 6'5 sophomore. They got 6'7", 6'5", 6'7", 6'5", 6'5 on this team, Kyle. You talk about height. Wow. And coming out now is going to be the young freshman Metzger. Coming in for him is going to be a young man who's been playing a lot more basketball of late, Kavane Jackson, who's been playing well. Marion down 10. They've done a heck of a job on Blackman, and they blocked that shot on him. Jalen really getting it taken to him. They put up a three and hit that. That was Stafford, who now has 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 points. He's almost outscored the whole Marion Giant ball club. Wow. Blackman's been held to 5 points in the ball game. Outside now, and then Marion throws it away. And they come across the line. That's got to be a foul there. Woods realizing that Jalen Hooks was going for the dunk. This body checked him almost out of bounds.
Well, this is the best team we've seen in regards to caring for your teammates, cheering for your team.
Oh, it's amazing.
Their bench is up. They really care about each other, just like Coach says, and it shows.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't see that from the Giant bench. I know we've had this talks with Coach Blackman before, but they are really cheering for each other.
They throw the ball away, and Blackman gets a layup on the other end. He now has 7, and the lead is cut to 11. It's going to take, well, last night took a heck of a comeback. This may be a monumental comeback to get back in this game. Flynn back on the floor now. They put up another 3 and missed that. Got the rebound, though, and put that in. That rebound basket to Ware. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of their players have already scored in the ball game. Marion down now by 13. Blackman going to go inside. Outside now. Wide open shot by QB Jones is no. Flynn got the rebound and got hammered. Well, he was getting ready to go right back up, wasn't he?
Yeah, and that's what you need to do once you get a rebound there. Good strong move by Flynn and good rebound in there. And now we're going to have Metzger back in for Jackson.
Kevin Mims got called for that foul. I will say this, and it's not helping Marion by any stretch of the imagination. This crew is reffing this game like it's an NCAA Division I basketball game, and therefore a lot of physicality is not being called. And most of the physicality is coming from Addicts. QB across the line now, threw the ball away. Marion down by 13, 2:33 to go in the opening half. They drive inside, put a shot up, and got it. That was Willie Mays, who now has 4, and the lead balloons to 15, Kyle.
They're always looking for their teammates.
Yes.
Always, Jim.
Blackman now across the line, trying to go one on the world. Double team, got through that double team, put a pass inside, and a great pass to Goolsby, who's having a much better game tonight. He now has 5. And Coach Blackman is not happy, and the referees are saying, well, this is Division I college basketball, right? That's how we're calling it. And there's a three-pointer up and no good by Veal. I'm not saying Marion would be winning if they were calling everything, but it's surely not helping.
Well, they're calling it consistent. That's all you want.
Blackman now across the line, going to stop, going to pop, and going to miss. He has really struggled on his shot tonight. That was a wide open look. He's got to make that shot in a game like this. Marion still down 13. They bring it out in the wing, put up a 3, and hit that. That was Hooks on the 3. They have now knocked down 4 threes and lead at 40-24 with $1:23 to go in the opening half. Wide open now. Trying to go with the ball on the outside is Metzger. Back now to Blackman. Coach Blackman is shaking his head. There's 6 fouls have been called in this whole ball game. Metzger, now they know that Metzger can fire it, and they got to steal, and look out here, and a driving layup is up and in. All of a sudden, Jalen Hooks has woke up. He's now got 9, and the lead balloons to 18. Now what do we have?
We're going to have a foul on Bumpy Blackman there. And, you know, Jalen's frustrated here, and I think Coach may be taking him out.
Stafford got that foul, and he is going to come out. So Jalen Blackman will sit down. He has been held to just 7 points and has really had bodies flying at him the entire night. And again, the game is being officiated like it's a Division I ball game, which it's not. Outside now, Jackson puts up a 3. That's an air ball. It'd be interesting how many block shots and air balls Marion's had in the first half. It's been a lot. Marion down by 18, 40 seconds to go in the opening half, and I know we beat this ball club a year ago. I don't think we're beating him tonight.
They beat us last year.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said we won last year.
Nope.
QB now comes across the line, goes inside, and a driving shot is up and in by Goolsby. Goolsby's having a career night right now. That's too bad. You're wasting that on a game like this, right?
Well, he's playing well, and
he's got 7.
There's time left. We got a whole half left, but it's going to take a fantastic effort second half by the Giants.
42-26, 8 seconds to go in the opening quarter of play, which has flown by. At 8 o'clock, you're listening to 1400 WP18 Marion. How about Metzger coming out and blocking the shot of 6'7" Kajan Ware right there, huh?
Well, we've seen that before. That's about his 4th or 5th block on the year, and he's had some good ones.
They inbound the basketball, and that is the way the first half will end. That will not count. They hit a 3 at the buzzer. Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard. Wow. 42-26 Crispus Attucks. We'll try to recap what we just watched in the first half right after this 2-minute timeout.
Tashima Davis is one of our awesome Marion High School visual arts teachers. Her beautiful work is not only inspiring to students, but is also seen throughout our community.
Hello, I am Tashima Davis, and I am an art teacher here at Marion High School. This is my 10th year. I enjoy teaching kids how to be creative. I also enjoy watching kids flourish as an artist. So we compete in several different competitions around Indiana, and our biggest one, which we just competed in, is the Art and Writing Scholastics competition, which is also a national one, and we have gold medals, silver medals, and honorable mentions this year, so woohoo! I am also a new business owner, so I own Echo Art Gallery downtown Marion, right off the square, so we are at 209 South Washington Street. And with Echo Gallery, I also do the same thing there. So I teach people how to enjoy art, how to look at art, how to buy art, and also how to make art. So I love teaching painting. I am a painter at heart, and that's just what I love to do. Fortunately, I have been commissioned with other businesses here in town to paint very large on their walls, either inside or outside, and it is truly a passion of mine. I did not think that I would be a muralist, but here I am with 10 murals underneath my belt so far for my community, and I absolutely love it. Some of the murals are, one is with Ron's Lawn Fertilization, 2 is with the Real Community Church, 1 is with Indiana Wesleyan and the Hub. Another is with Obie's Barbecue, which will be opening soon. Also with Cinder Wellness and Gethsemane Church in the parking lot on the building adjacent to the church. And the one in Upland, that was a huge success and a great opportunity. Thank you so much, Upland, and to the business owner who let me paint on his building. Oh, and then also I started the year of 2020 with a mural in a barbershop, a local barbershop, the Marion District Shop to be exact. I count it a blessing to be an art teacher here at Marion High School, to be a business owner in the Marion community with Echo Art Gallery, and also to be a commissioned artist. When you look at my work, I hope that you see something beautiful, and I hope that it pulls out or cultivates something beautiful within you. All of my work encompasses love, and that is my true hope that you feel loved.
Carey Services is another sponsor for the Marion Athletic Booster Club. Let's take a look at some of the magic they do for our community.
Happiness is fine a pencil. Pizza with sarges. Pound dog time. Happiness is learning to whistle. Take two, egg with time. Happiness is playing the drums in your own school band. And happiness is walking hand in hand. Happiness is 2 kinds of ice cream. Knowing a secret under that tree. Happiness is 5 different crayons. No butterfly till free. Happiness is being known every now and then. And happiness is coming home again. Happiness is morning and evening. And night time too. For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by you.
Man, I wish they had Little Giants when I was in school. It's such a cool program. Check this out.
I like playing with the dolphins and playing with the kitchen. My favorite part of school is going out for recess. I love to learn.
Little Giants are scientists. We explore, we discover, and we even do science experiments.
Did you know that we have a partnership with IU to support inclusion in our classrooms?
Did you know we're a Level 3 Pass to Quality provider and working on NACE accreditation?
We have a contract with Ultimate K9 for a therapy dog in our classes.
Our curriculum aligns with the Indiana state standards to help promote kindergarten readiness.
At Little Giants, we offer free meals when the kids are at school.
At Little Giants Preschool, I help provide support for families and students que habla una idioma otra que inglés.
Did you know that at Little Giants Preschool, we have a parent and community advisory board called Policy Council? They help us make decisions for our program.
At Little Giants Preschool, we have monthly family activities that create memories for a lifetime.
At Little Giants Preschool, we use Ready Rosie, a parenting curriculum that gives our families ideas and activities to do with their little giant.
I started at Little Giants as a parent and president of Policy Council. Now I'm an educational assistant. I recently completed my associate's degree in early childhood education, and I'm currently working on my bachelor's so that one day I may have a classroom of my own.
Every year, our Little Giants Preschool program has met its 8 school readiness goals.
Little Giants Preschool has community partnerships connecting our families to over 75 different resources.
We want you to be part of our Little Giants Preschool family. For more information on how to qualify or upcoming registration dates, visit us at our Little Giants Preschool Facebook page or the Marion Community Schools website.
Be a giant, a little giant. Be a giant, a little giant. Be a giant, a little giant.
Be a giant, a little giant.
Dr. Courtney Gorman is in the Hall of Distinction. He is also a giant supporter for Marion High School. Let's take a look at some of the commercials he did with our accredited school, CSA.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
James Bond, fire!
What they do is they work the ball well offensively. They've scored there in the paint. They pass well. They look for each other well. And best defensive team by far we play, just getting after it, man.
How many block shots? And I'll be honest with you, 10?
That's not out of the realm.
No, I think you're exactly right. Marion with the ball to start the second half. We'll see what we will see here. Blackman got around his man, went inside with the left hand and put it in. That was a nice move by Jalen, who now has 9 and cuts the lead to 14. Funnier things have happened. I've seen things that I never thought could happen. Marion, who knows? We'll see what they can do in this ball game. You'd like to at least make it competitive.
Sectional championship last year. Never count these Giants out.
Yeah.
They are.
There's a fall away shot up and no good, and over the back. Down low for them went Carson, picking up his third foul. I don't think he's hardly played in the ball game after the missed shot by Hooks.
And we had him and Rodney Gibson get locked up, and they had a little push in there. Let's hope that doesn't progress.
Blackman now across the line. Marion down by 14. They trailed by 16 at the half. Gibson on the outside, looking to go one on the world. Gets it off to Blackman. They set up a screen, and boy, Donovan Barnett, what happened to him?
I don't know. I don't know if he got poked in the eye with Blackman's follow through or what happened. Looks like he's going to be all right.
Well, no one's looking at him right now. I would imagine they're going to try to get him out of the game and get him checked out. Marion's got a trainer here. I mean, it was instantaneous, too. It wasn't like he barely got touched. And Coach Hawkins is going to come out and check him out. And, you know, you don't mess with an eye injury.
And I think the foul is on Barnett, trying to work through Goolsby's pick.
That is his first. Team second of the second half. They're trying to get Blackman some screens here, but they're so elusive defensively that they can get right through that. Blackman going to try to drive inside now. Still going with the ball. Went up and got hammered. They get the rebound. Marion does, and they can't get that to go. And now here comes Addicts, and they are flying down the court, and a layup is up and good. My gosh, did they finish. That was Hooks, who now in the ball game has 11, and he is just a sophomore. Driving outside now. Here is Goolsby, couldn't hang on to the pass. 16-point lead for Addicts. And right now they have come in here and just put on a basketball clinic. 44-28, 6:37 to go here in the third. Cross the line, Carson. Drop it down inside. Now they bring it back outside. Drop it down low, and there's going to be a foul called on Rodney Gibson.
I mean, Marion's got 6'1" players guarding 6'7" players, Kyle.
Well, it's, you know, a mismatch there. Rodney can play pretty physical, and it's happened to the Giants before. You give up position, it's not a good thing to be in. And Gibson and Carson are having some words. The officials stepped in and say, hey, both of you need to calm it down here. And obviously Carson got the advantage that time.
Carlson at the line, push one up and no good. 44-28. Crispus Attucks out of Indianapolis, your leader right now. One more free throw coming. They had their biggest lead a moment ago at 16, and they knocked down that free throw. So Carson in the game, who's been in foul trouble all night, now has 4, and they steal the ball, and they go right inside and put that in. That was Stafford, who is having a heck of a game. 10, he's got 16 now, and they lead it by 19. And driving to the basket, that appeared to be a foul as Gibson got hammered on that play by James Smith, and Smith got the worst of that.
Yeah, and the Giants, you can see the difference with Attucks. You know, they work the ball. Giants just kind of moving down here trying to do it themselves, and you got to make that extra pass. You know, Gibson, the advantage there by drawing the foul, but you got to see a little more movement on offense.
Foul was called on James Smith. He'll stay in the game. Gibson gets the inbounds pass, backs out there with it. But they are so quick and so athletic, they can double team the ball before you even know what hits you. Now on the wing, going with it is Blackman. Going to stop, going to pop, and going to score. Blackman now with 11, and the lead is 17. Jalen realizing when he's shooting, Cal, he's got to fade back, not fade into the defender, right? Here's a steal by Marion, a easy layup for Blackman, and he'll dunk that. And just like that, Marion, well, they're not back in the game, but at least they've made somewhat of a movement here. They're down by 15. Blackman suddenly has 13 in the ball game now. Marion putting on a little pressure here. They come across the line, they drive inside, and Goolsby just walked right out of the way. You can't do that with Hooks, and he laid it in, and we got a timeout on the floor. Riverside Community, and that's what Coach Blackman's talking about right now. Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard, 5:16 to go in the third. Crispus Attucks 49, Marion 32, back in 30, WBAT.
Why do more graduating seniors choose Ivy Tech Community College over any other school? Ivy Tech offers flexibility, a wide variety of programs, and thousands of classes, including online options. Our certificates and degrees get students into a great career quickly. And if you want an affordable path to a bachelor's degree, we have guaranteed admissions programs with most four-year universities in Indiana. So you can start at Ivy Tech and transfer as a junior. Ready for a great education at the lowest cost? Complete a free application today.
5:16 to go in the third quarter here. NFL football. Best One Tire scoreboard check earlier today. 32-18. Green Bay, a pretty methodical victory over the LA Rams, trying to go from LA to Green Bay. That's not a good formula there. And Buffalo going at it with Baltimore. Probably going to be a lot lower scoring game, and that's zip right now, right?
Yeah, just started about 5 minutes in that game.
Crispus Attucks picking up now full court, which is not easy to go with because these guys are quicker than you know what. Balfour on the outside now. Josh got off to a great start, hadn't done much since. He'll go right inside and put it in. He's now got 6 and the lead down to 15. They come across the line, go right up inside, can't get that to go. Tip no good, tip no good. Finally, they went out of bounds.
Unfortunate.
Kyle,
there.
that ball went up, and the next thing I know, I saw 4 black jerseys going to the boards.
Yeah, and 3 good shots, 3 point blank shots. Just fortunate for Giants, all of them went out.
Balfour on the outside now. 49-34. Here now, Balfour had it taken away. And then on the other end, Blackman's going to get a jump ball, and that will be their ball, I believe.
Called timeouts.
It's got a timeout before the jump ball.
Yeah.
Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard, 4:31 to go in the third. 49-34 in favor of Attucks. We're back in 30. 1400 WBAT.
I'm Gary, and I'm a farmer. I don't know much about pigs, but I do love my hog and my grandkids. I'm Gary, and I'm a farmer.
.430 to go here in the third quarter. It's 49-34 in favor of Attucks, a team that has lost twice all year to two pretty good ball clubs in Lawrence Central and Lawrence North, and they just dribbled the ball out of bounds, Marion basketball. Marion putting up a little more of a fight right now, Kyle, but overwhelmed by the athleticism and, as you mentioned, the team play of this Attucks basketball team.
Well, I mean, this game's not out of hand yet. They're still, Giants, as you know, are explosive offensively when they get going.
Blackman got around two men, put up a jumper and missed it, got the rebound and scored. Well, Jalen has brought his A game here in the second half. Now what do they got here?
They're going to foul on Blackman pushing.
And Dad is not happy. Coach Blackman, I'm shocked he's not going to get a T right here. I knew that was coming.
It's warning.
Is that a warning is what that is?
Yeah.
Is that a new thing now that they give warnings before you get teched?
Yeah, I think so.
Do they have to sit down the rest of the game now? No. We saw that in a hurry, didn't we? They come across the line, put up a floater and hit it. I'm going to tell you what, the more I watch young Mr. Stafford, he is a heck of a ball player. My gosh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. He now has 18. Blackman got a floater that will not go down, and they come across the line again. Flying down the court they go. Bring it right back outside, put up a jumper, miss that. Tip no, tip no, tip no, tip no, tip no. Foul on Marion. Would they get about 7 shots there?
I don't know if they can hear us.
Okay. I'm not sure if we got problems.
Foul on Giants number 5, Jermaine Woods. With 13 serve. Carson at the line with 2 shots.
She has to undo 662-1400. We can't get on the air.
Two points, number 24, Jalen Blackman. Foul on Tigers, number 2, Donovan Barnett. Barnett's second, team's fourth. Blackman at the line with 1 shot.
And here he could make this a 13-point game. He has really come on with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got, now with that free throw, he has 18 points in the ball game. Kyle, he has really brought it here in the third quarter. But the Giants are down 13. They go right inside. Now they bring it back outside. Trying to drive with the basketball is Willie Mays. That shot, no, and a slam follow. What a heck of a move that was by the big guy down low, Jalen Hooks. I'm impressed with this sophomore, maybe more than any player on their team. You imagine him in 2 years?
Oh, he's got a lot of talent.
Blackman now with 3 players guarding him. Somebody's got to be open, going to put up a 3 anyways and hit that.
Number 24,
so Blackman now with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 21. He may end up getting 30-some again tonight. but the lead is still 12. They go right inside with no defense played by Marion, and Barnett laid that in. 56-42 Attucks. It's kind of been that 12, 14, 16, 11. The lead's been there most of the night. Blackman going to put up another three, and no, tip no. They went and got the rebound. In a hurry the other way with the basketball comes Hooks. They put up a 12-footer and missed that. Tip is no, and a foul on Marion. So Stafford missed the first shot. Hooks missed the replay. I'm telling you, this is one very talented basketball team.
Yeah, and you're right. Hooks is the best player on that team, has the most potential. If he's the sophomore, he has a lot left in him.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 17 points. Well, and he's playing with a plethora of talent.
He's 10.6 points a game, 8.3 rebounds is what he averaged.
Wow.
3.7 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks a game.
And he just put up an air ball on a free throw. Maybe we found his weakness.
Well, that might be it. I'll tell you what he shoots from the line, 43% from the year. He's 16 to 37 coming into the night.
Metzger back on the floor, QB back on the floor. Coach Blackman is looking for help somewhere. 56-42 Attucks. His free throw is nope. I think we have found their Achilles heel. Foul Hooks. Marion down 14, 90 seconds to go in the third. Blackman across the line. He's had an incredible, he's just getting pounded down here. A three is good. Well, Jalen has put on a show here in this third quarter to get him back in the game. It's now an 11-point game. They put up a jumper and missed that. Rebound to Marion. This could get it down to single digits. Now QB across the line. Went inside and no.
Goaltending.
That's going to be a basket for QB. And we got a 9-point game, Kyle. You're right. Never give up on Marion. It's a 9-point game all of a sudden.
Yeah, and for the few fans you have here, they are into it now.
Marion has got themselves back in the game, yeah, because their bench alone has been making more noise than the Marion fans collectively. Now they come across the line. Willie Mays on the outside, minute to go here in the third. Coach Blackman almost on the floor playing defense right now. Now they try to go right side. Marion's kind of picked up the intensity a little bit here. And a reach-in foul on QB.
And smart move. Anything, if you had a minute to think about it, because he was was just going to jam that down, and he just missed 2 free throws, and we know he's shooting 40-some% from the line, so we'll take that every time.
Kyle, this may be good news or bad news. Marion has only committed 4 fouls in the whole game.
Yeah, and they're not calling a lot of whistles, as you said, but that's been consistent both sides.
Jalen Hooks, I'm not sure could make a free throw if you put him there for an hour. He just missed another one. I think you foul him every time down the floor for the next hour, don't you?
Which means he's going to drain this one.
Okay. Got one more coming here. It's 56-47. He's 0 for 3, and now he's 0 for 4. No, I start fouling him every time now. Marion's got numbers down here. It's a 4-on-1. Balfour put it up and in. Folks, we got a 7-point game, and I'm shocked they haven't taken a timeout. Across the line they come now. 56-49. They go back door, and you don't have to shoot free throws when you do a tomahawk dunk, which Hooks just did. And you're right, Kyle. The more I watch this team, that kid in 2 years may have every college in the country coming after him.
Yeah, and that's, again, just playing well, moving to the basket, sharing the ball, and having extreme talent.
Balfour got the foul. It's now a 9-point game again. 31 seconds to go. Well, Marion certainly has shown here in the third quarter that they can play, but just way too much athletic talent. He missed another free throw. He's 0 of 5 at the line. Across the line comes Marion, and out of control dribbling that time by Goolsby. And now what are we going to have?
Foul
on Goolsby?
Yeah, he jumped on him, and he was fighting for the ball, but that's just something you don't, Matthew's got to know, especially when you're going to have that defensive intensity. He's not the guy to bring the ball down the court.
He was trying to bring it down like he was Meadowlark Lemon, and that's not going to work. Coach Blackman has not been happy with anything that has occurred in this building tonight, and the officials are virtually giving him the cold shoulder.
It's 1-1.
Are they in a 1-1 already?
Yeah.
Okay. So to the free throw line now will go Donovan Barnett. And he'll be shooting the 1-and-1 here with 23 seconds to go in the third quarter. And Marion, who had cut the lead to 7, now back down by 9 again. We're going to get Flynn back on the floor. So a couple of free throws coming now to Barnett. Put the first one up and missed that. Boy, they are looking everything at the free throw line right now. Cuby comes across the line, gets it inside, and a driving layup up and in by Goolsby. When Goolsby plays, he can play. He's got 9 now. We got a 7-point game. Across the line they come. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. I'm not sure they're aware of the clock. They throw a cross-court pass. Oh, brother. 35 feet from the basket with 2 seconds left. Goolsby fouls.
And that's his 4th.
Wow.
And, you know, that's the type of plays you cannot make. You know, there was no way they were going to get a shot off. They were in not any type of position. Now you're going to give them some free ones.
So Goolsby will sit down with 4 fouls.
You applaud the effort. You know, applaud the energy, applaud the thought, but just something that can't be done in this situation, especially when you worked it to a 7-point deficit.
Goodness, yes. So this is James Smith at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. And that was good. I thought that was going to be way off the mark, but it somehow hooked its way back in. Smith now with 3. Lead back up to 8. 2.8 seconds to go here in the third. 59-51. Favor of Addicts. And this free throw is no good, but Marion, I thought Marion moved in the lane.
No, Hook stepped right around Flynn, and there was no doubt about that.
What is going on with their bench right now? They're going crazy about something.
Hook started talking to the officials, and they said, you do not talk to the officials. If you notice that from the Addicts players.
Blackman from the timeline, no good, and that's the way the third quarter will end. Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard. I've seen wilder things happen in this building. Marion down 59-51. 8 minutes to go on the Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard. Back with the fourth quarter after this 60-second timeout.
Hi, my name is Nick McKinley, and I'm your local State Farm agent and your Giants PA announcer. You know, sometimes it's really hard to separate the two. Hold on a second. Nick McKinley, State Farm, this is Nick. Oh yeah, I can save you $300. Great, I'll see you soon. Like I said, it's really hard to separate that sometimes, but it's easy for you to separate from your insurance company. Come on down to Nick McKinley State Farm, and we'll save you some money and get you the best service in town. See you soon.
Indiana Wesleyan University, founded 100 years ago on the promise of Christ-centered community. Today, home to a family marked by Christ-like character, scholarship, and leadership. We are Wildcats, strong for a century, strong for tomorrow.
Jim Brenner, Kyle Persinger, statistician Michael Double D Luzader. And we are set now for the final quarter of play. Who knows? This was an 18-point game moments ago. It's down to 8 right now. And one of the main reasons is Christmas Ags can't buy a free throw. They bring it way outside right now. Now they put up a floater and hit that. Well, when you have Barnett, who's hardly done anything for him, come across the lane and throw up a floating shot like that and it goes in, you're probably in trouble. Metzger going to go inside and got fouled. He'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, and that's
you don't normally see him do that, do you?
You don't like to see that. Got right around. He kind of dipped around and tried to attack the basket there. And if Taden adds that to his game, that'll be a big, big plus.
Yes, it will. Stafford got the foul, his second. Metzger shooting 2, and the first one is good. Kyle, do you have his free throw numbers?
I think he's missed 2 this year. He's about 8 to 10.
Wow. Well, he hit the first one here, and he hit the second one here. So you're telling me he's in the 80%?
I think he's about 9 of 11, I think.
Wow,
on the year.
That's pretty darn good.
Well, that's not surprising, is it?
Oh, he's a great shooter. Marion cuts the lead back to 8. Bodies go flying, and a near steal there by Cuby. They finally go inside, and finally they got a shot off. How many ball fakes and head fakes and loose balls were on that play? And finally James Smith got fouled, and he'll shoot 2, I think.
Well, how many fouls did the Giants commit for his foul? I think that was about the 4th
5.
foul.
Well, Metzger got the foul with 7:15 to go in the game, and they miss another free throw. Kyle, I would foul them every time down the floor the rest of the game.
They're 66% as a team.
And today they're about 20.
And Smith's one of their best at the line now.
He hit that one.
71% coming into tonight.
He now in the ball game has 4, and the lead is up to 9. Blackman across the line looking for a screen. He had a great third quarter. Now going to put up a 3 and no. Tip no, and they went and got the rebound. Bodies all over the floor. Across the line now comes Ike's trying to get that double-figure lead back. They go inside, and they will miss a wide-open layup, and a tip is no, and another tip is good. Just too many bodies down there, Kyle. You look up, and all you see is black and green jerseys going up trying to dunk the ball. Blackman comes across the line, got it taken away. They got a run out down here and a layup up and in by Barnett. Did you see QB almost steal that ball?
Yeah, he is quick.
Now it's a 13-point game again. Barnett now across the line, puts up a great fake, can't get it to go, put that up and missed that. He actually caught his own air ball and almost put that in. Now they fake a 3, now they're going to put up a 3. That missed the rim by 4 feet and the ball out of bounds to Marion. That was Donovan Barnett taking a 3. I'm not sure I've ever seen a three-pointer other than a desperation heave actually missed the rim by that many feet.
The Giants with Goolsby and Woods on the bench just don't have the horses under the basket to
Blackman getting hammered, went inside and dunked it. So Blackman with a dunk. He's brought his game out in the second half, but nobody else really able to give him the comeback power he needs. Marion down by 11. They go down here in the deep corner and scoring a foul and a nice drive to the basket by Smith.
And boy, seems like a common theme there. Giants just getting beat to the baseline and again attacking the baseline. And when you do that, Josh Balfour's a sitting duck there. You foul, and that's I think the second time around where they've complete the basket and going for the and one.
How many points did Blackman have at the end of the first quarter?
First half he had 7.
He's got 26 now. Free throw is up and in by Smith. He gets the old-fashioned three-point play. Giants down by 14 again. 69-55. Wow. On the wing now, this is Woods. Had it knocked out of his hands. I will say this. These are referees called no fouls in the first half. In the second half, they've called 15, and there's probably been 30. I mean, they're just letting it go as much as they can without having civil unrest down here. And Blackman just threw the ball all the way across the floor, and nobody was there, and they stole it. Now a near steal by Blackman. Is a steal by Blackman. Oh, wait a minute. Blackman had the ball, was laying on the floor.
He never got up.
And never got up. How do you call that travel?
And there's official right on top of it.
And this guy comes from the parking lot and makes that call.
Yeah, that was a bad call.
Oh, brother.
I think he was anticipating. I don't know what he was doing, but.
You got another official staring 2 feet from the ball, and you come from the parking lot and call traveling. That is just bad basketball officiating. Sorry, folks. Coming across the line now. And now there's a makeup. That is a complete makeup call because Blackman just knocked Stafford into the stands. And they go traveling on Stafford. And the referee who made the call is the referee who I'm not sure was happy about being overruled by this official on the play down here.
Well, the problem is it's been physical. You haven't had a lot of calls, and you hope it doesn't get out of control.
What is going on here? Referees are getting into it with each other. Here now Balfour for a 3, and that's no, and they went and got the rebound. Now across the line comes Stafford. Outside floating jumper is good. Man, they got athletes. Knocking that one down was Ware, Kashawn Ware. He's 6'5". We haven't even seen him play much. 71-55, Blackman getting hammered. That's the last common foul.
Yeah, Jalen's got to be careful here. He gave a little push there after the end, so.
Foul was called on Stafford, who's not happy.
I don't know if Blackman's getting into it with Hawkins or Coach Blackman. I don't know what's going on there. But.
Oh, brother. Blackman now across the line, double team, triple team, behind the backpack to Woods. Back now to Jalen. And Jalen and Stafford are going at it. And then Blackman went right around him and said, guard me, and he couldn't. And Blackman laid it in. Blackman's got a very quiet 28, if there's such a thing as that. They come across the line, go inside, and what do we have here? Knocked out of bounds by Marion.
QB just got in there and played his back to move it here, and let's hope the game stays under control here.
Yeah, we don't need more injuries or players suspended or whatever you have. They inbound the basketball. 4:12 to go in the ball game. 71-57. They go inside and score again. That is virtually an uncontested layup by Smith, who suddenly has woken up his game. 73-57 with 4 to go in the ball game. Marion looks like they're getting ready to fall to 5-4 on the year. Metzger now goes inside, got hammered, no call. Oh, brother. I guess the officials say we'll call it when we want to call it. How do you not call that a foul?
Well, they've been doing it all night.
I know. Outside now, Metzger. Metzger with the basketball. Has he got a ripped shirt? Now what do we have? Now a foul is called on Kevin Mims, who just came in. And free throws are becoming, I think, the QB, right?
Yes.
Got any update on Buffalo and Baltimore? They're going to check on the Best One Tire scoreboard check. Don't have a whole lot of college basketball today, surprisingly. I know Michigan lost for the first time at Minnesota.
0-0 still.
Okay. QB puts the free throw up and good, and that's not good news because Baltimore can play 0-0 the whole ball game. Technical foul on Coach Blackman.
And we knew that was coming.
Oh, and that guy's terrible. That's the referee who has been lost all night. Not sure he even knows where he's at right now. So QB made the first free throw. He's got one more. This is the referee that came from the parking lot and called a play 25 feet away from him when another referee was standing right on the play.
He's going to give him a double technical here. He's telling him to sit down, and he's got to sit down, so he's told him to sit down, and we knew that was coming. So
QB just made both free throws. He's now got 4.
And by rule, I think Coach Blackman has to remain seated, correct?
Yes. Now what's going on?
The
technical foul now. Yeah. Okay, now we go to the other end, and Stafford's going to shoot 2 here. And the first one is good. Well, you have a game where for most of the first half they called nothing. Whistles did not blow. Then they went the other direction, and then they started just making bizarre calls all over the place, and so you wonder why coaches are upset.
Well, I know.
Stafford just hit both free throws.
You've said it many times. People are very physical with Jalen, and you know how many calls you get. And
right.
You know it happened again, and coach is a little frustrated with the non-calls, although it probably, I would say, has been consistent. But he has a point, too. There's a lot of fouls that are not being called.
There's an air ball thrown up by Addicts. They get the rebound and put that in. How many times have they shot a horrible shot, got a rebound, and put it back up and in? Stafford made that one, and now an 18-point lead, their biggest of the ball game. 3:21 to go in the ball game. Blackman going to drive inside, going to stop, drop it in now to Balfour, who got hammered. I'm surprised they didn't call traveling because it's the same official down here. Doesn't know what he's doing.
Well, good move by Josh. And if you use a head fake, nowadays it works, I think, 95% of the time. Gave the head fake, and up went Ware and drew the foul.
So Balfour, who's really made some spectacular plays, but not enough, knocks the free throw down. He now has 9. Coming back in the game for Marion is going to be Rodney Gibson. Also coming back in the game is going to be Matthew Goolsby. Now what's going on?
I don't know.
Now what happened?
He's saying get QB.
Is James even allowed to stand up to put players in? Or with this one official down here, who knows what he's not allowed to do? Now they're going to now they're going to get Woods out of the game. That was a strange situation there. You know, you make a good point. You can virtually hear every word the referees and coaches are saying because of the COVID situation. Metzger knocks down both free throws. Did I say, how about Balfour knocks down both free throws? They go inside, put a shot up and in. When they get the ball down to Hooks, forget about it. He's got 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21 points, and he's a sophomore, Kyle. And he's also 6'7", could be 6'9" next year. Blackman has a three-pointer rejected.
And there's Goolsby going to foul out of the game here.
This guy's terrible. This guy is just terrible. Hate to say it, folks, but I call it like I see it, and this guy here is terrible. He's called a technical on Blackman. He called a foul when the man, or a traveling when the man right in front of him was watching the Marion player, and he never traveled. Then he came from the parking lot and called that. He called a technical on Blackman. Now he calls that. That was a no-way foul. And another brick. It's too bad I did not realize what a horrible free throw shooting team this is, because they're just missing everything at the line, Kyle. You should have started fouling them early.
Well, they're about right at their average here. Giants got it down to 7 after the technical and some other things. It's kind of gotten away here at the end. But Giants did have a very competitive, good third quarter. Outplayed Attucks all third quarter.
Mims hit 1 of 2. The lead is 19. Balfour outside Metzger for the 3. No. Rebound, Blackman, yes. Blackman now with a very quiet 30, if there is such a thing. And the lead is 17. They come across the line, put it up, and score. Way too easy there as Carson got the layup. 82-63. Now Balfour across the line, wheeling and dealing, kicks it out and out of Metzger. Metzger got hammered, and he'll shoot 2. I think there was one time in the first half they had called like 6 total fouls in the game. They probably called 6 fouls in the last 30 seconds.
Well, the issue is going to be the final score here. Giants, Attucks is the better team.
Oh, there's no question.
So you're going to have to play the perfect game to get Attucks. So, and the Giants just got down a little early and just couldn't hang on then.
And they did not play a game last night, and you played a very physical game last night. Now the Giants, as Metzger hits them both, are down by 17. Metzger's had another good game. He now has 8 in the ball game. This freshman's going to be heard from. Now they're going to take a little air out of the ball, I think, with 2 minutes to go in the game, leading it by 17. Outside now, here is Stafford. Stafford stopping, jumping, shooting, and missing. And the rebound off Marion. Oh, boy. Rebounding's got to be, what, 3-1?
Well, the Giants controlled it a little at the beginning, but you're right. I think Attucks has come on, and that's been a problem for the Giants for years.
$1:50 to go in the game. Marion down by 17. They're not even guarding the outside men, so knocking down a jumper there was Carson, making it now 85-65. They may score 90-some here tonight. What's the most points Marion's given up in a game this year? Blackman across the line now, got hammered. Surprised they called that. And he'll get 2 here. With 91 seconds to go in the game.
Marion gave up 92 to Homestead.
Okay.
92, and then
I think this team at Homestead would be a good game, don't you?
Oh, no doubt.
Who's this guy right here? Who's this guy right here? Jay Edwards is taking in the ball game. Good to see him. 95-66.
85-66.
You got any eligibility left? We need you tonight, man. Good to see you. Okay, man. Good to see you. 85-65. Blackman on a steal and a dunk. Blackman's got a very quiet 34 tonight. Kind of like this guy behind me used to do. So it's now 85-69. They lob it down inside. They put that up and in. Hey, hang around for a second if you can. I'd like to talk to you. That is Carson getting that shot to go. 87-69 with $1:07 to go in the ball game. Coming across the line now, going inside and putting a shot up and in. Balfour's come on late in this game, Kyle.
Well, Balfour's played well every minute he's got this year.
87-71. 50 seconds to go in the game. I'm just trying to do Blackman's scoring here. 40, 35, and 34. Kyle, he's averaged 35.3 points per game the last 3 games. There's the ball. What's going on here?
Oh, they're just playing it out. 30 seconds ago, they're just playing it out.
87-71. I'm not sure they're going to shoot the ball again. And that's the way this game is going to end. Just dribbling it out. Blackman still acting like he thinks we can come from 16 down with 20 seconds to go. And now they do go inside and travel. And that's Mr. Traveling. Makes another bad call, but it was against Attucks.
Well, that was a travel.
Oh, boy.
I don't know what they were going to do, and then they did that at the end.
Jalen to bring it down with 15, with 14, with 13, with 12. He'll take a three, and he'll hit that. 37 now for Jalen. Doesn't seem like it, does it? 2 seconds, 1 second, and there is the ball game. Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard, 87-74 is the final. I got a question for you, Kyle. I know it makes no difference in the score. They had a player 8 seconds after the buzzer sounded went down and dunked a basketball. Is that a technical foul?
No.
Okay.
The game's over and everybody's already moving out of the gym.
I'm surprised our one official didn't call that. Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard, Christmas Addicts, folks, is the real deal. They just beat the Marion Giants 87-74, a game in which Jalen Blackman scored 37 points. So it just shows you how good this basketball team is. Our post-game show right after this 2-minute timeout.
Hey Giants, this is Daniel Young, owner of Kingdom Roofing Systems. We're a family-owned business that started right here in Grant County, and we happily employ over 40 people. We've helped many families in our community by installing a quality roof over their heads and siding that saves homeowners from energy costs. We're proud of our Grant County team and their customer service that's earned over 1,000 5-star reviews. When you choose to work with Kingdom, you're supporting your local community. Stop into our new office at the old Abbey Carpet Building to find out about our solutions for your home and your commercial building. Good luck, Giants. Bring home the W.